And we're live and direct. YouTube, my people, the community, the world. What's happening? Good morning. Yeah. Um, I got another cool little haul coming at you. I got another cool little mail call haul coming up as soon as I just get the rest of these books in the next couple of days here. But let's just jump right into it because it's 7 o'clock in the morning here, about 5 till 7, and I got to get ready for work. So, and I just got to get these books put away ASAP. So, and I can't put them away till I get the haul done. So here we go. And I just ramble and tell you guys what I got them at my LCS. I think they're kind of jumbled and mixed up now. I went to made a road trip to another comic shop out of town. So, but this I got yesterday at my LCS in town at the 50 Cent band. This is DC Rebirth Batgirl Birds of Prey, Batgirl and the Birds of Prey #1. This is a B cover. And word to Bat Avenger once again. These alternate V covers, not so much in the first couple of issues because obviously the shops order those, and generally pretty good quantity because they're #1s. But as the issues move on, 2, 3, 4, so on, the print run kind of tends to die down. The orders get smaller as the series moves ahead. So I'm still happy to get this #1 nonetheless. I already have another V cover too as well. I don't know if the DC Rebirth did that kind of weird, but here's a Batgirl and the Birds of Prey DC Rebirth #2. I said out of order, but this is B cover as well. So happy to grab this. You guys can see that. Yeah. And I've been hearing stuff about this ever since it came out. Really, I'm a fan of John Romita Jr.'s art, and I don't know if this character has been optioned or something or what have you. But this is a high character. People I haven't heard too many bad things about this character in general. But this is the Silencer #3. I'm hoping to run into the rest of the issues. I mean, he's got them there, but I'm trying to run into him in the 50 Cent band actually. So I'm a hold out. This is #3. I'm gonna try to get the fill in the run, excuse me, and do a bit of binge reading once that happens. And I got another one of these. Hey, Comics with Bueller. Hey, man. What's up, man? You and Comic Tom were just on. I just got done watching you guys' live stream from yesterday. Very, very enjoyable. You guys are awesome. And I hope you're doing good this morning and every morning too, my brother. Yeah, that's awesome. I also got this. I was kind of confused because I was looking through this and couldn't really find it. But this is Infinity Countdown #4, the supposed first cameo appearance of Requiem. And I skimmed through the book like 3 or 4 times yesterday while I was in my LCS, and I just I didn't see her. Maybe I was missing it or something. Or I of course first looked to the back, the general first place of a cameo first, but I didn't see her there. And then I looked through the book and I thought I saw Gamora with a mask on, but oh yeah, man. Conspirator says, thanks, man. We had a great time. No, thanks, man. We had so much fun. I'm always good. Just a great time to be a comic collector. Yes, it is. Yeah, you guys pair good together, man. It's you guys got good chemistry. Hey, Bad Avenger, my man. Top of the morning to you too, bro. You guys have good chemistry together. It was fun to see you guys start linking up, man. We're actually being a part of that more and more because I know you guys knew each other because you guys are in the same area and stuff. But when you helped them get their tickets for the Comic-Con when they really couldn't get in or they had some kind of issue. I thought that was cool when you just kind of popped up on the scene. And yeah, man, it's good watching you guys' relationship grow, and you guys keep doing more and more stuff together. That's pretty awesome. So check this out. Woo! My man Kenny from Comic News Network. He's trying to get one of these from me, and I don't know if I can part. Not just yet. But I was in my LCS and I looked in the glass case he has there on the other side where he keeps his variants and his toys and stuff, his figures. And it's occasionally I'll look in there. He'll have some like Steranko variants of stuff like that. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, community. Comics Brewer says community helping community. That's what it's all about. Yes, indeed. So I look in the variant case and I see this. And I said, "Oh man, when'd you get these?" And he said, "Oh, I was cleaning out some stuff in the back." And I said, "Oh, that's mine. This is Supergirl number 12, the first art germ." Better Vendor said, "Hey Bueller, love the channel." Yes. And I'm kind of reading out the comments because I never really do. I know people kind of do that, and you can't. I don't know if people when they rewatch it, they look at the chat as they go along. I kind of imagine they don't, because sometimes I don't even do that. I listen a lot, rather than, sometimes I sit down and watch and listen, and sometimes I just listen. But yeah, found one of these. I said, "It's mine." Yeah, that's mine. Get up and get me that right now, please. And she did. And he said, "I got two." And I went ahead and grabbed two of them. Yeah, great price too for $10 each. To me, that's worth it. I mean, the first art germ on Superman, because he did 12 through 20, and I have 15 through 20. So now I just got to get 13 and 14. And a couple of the ones I already have, they have a little neck. I'm kind of turning into a bit of a spoiled 9.8 perfectionist seeker. I got this simply because he's on the cover, mainly. It's kind of fun. I like the face he's making. I guess this would be the first cover appearance. This is the Cosmic Ghost Rider number 3, second printing. Punisher Thanos on there. Yeah. It's whatever. I mean, the mashups are kind of silly to me, but he's on the cover. Whatever. I'm a sucker for first. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was super stoked. I was like, "What are those doing in here? Where'd you find those?" And I'll show you, because at first I had another surprise when I walked in the comic. I said my hellos to everybody in the comic shop. It was another comic guy in there, and I chopped it up with them for a second. With the owner and the other guy in there, and then I went in the back, and sitting on top of the short boxes of back issues was what I saw. I'll show you in a second. But anyway, here is this is the Marvel Battle Lines variant cover for Venom number 7. Yes, that's what it is. As you know, this cover is totally virgin, which is they kind of tried to one up DC, because DC will have their little UPC and their little logo right here, and the little title right here with the issue number, in white or black, which is cool. It's super small. It's out of the way, for the most part. But I mean, Marvel went ahead and just one upped them and gave you that, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Comics Builder says that Venom cover got overlooked because the other secret variant that came out, the one with the tongue, and says he likes this one. I'm showing way better. Yeah, I do too. And it's funny. I'm so silly sometimes. I actually was hesitant. I had this and another variant for number 6 in my hand. I was like, should I get these? Number 6 one was throwing me off because it's a Humberto Ramos cover. It's not like I don't like Humberto Ramos, but he's a little cartoony for me. So I was like, got a couple of other. I think I got a Ramos variant cover for $7.99 as well. I'm like, it's cool, but it's not. Like I said, I could do it without. It's not going to kill me if I don't have it. But so I decided it was those Cosmic Ghost Rider variant covers. He was tangling with Venom on there in space. It was a cool cover, but like I said, I had that one and this one in my hand, and I was kind of iffy on either or both. I was like, do I really need these? But this was so hot to me. I was like, you know what? I don't have one of these Battleline variant covers. It's totally virgin, and yeah, yeah. Venom. I like Venom. The movie was a bit of a letdown, but I'm not going to let that sway my love for the character. Went ahead and grabbed this. Finally made the move. I was a bit hesitant. I ain't gonna lie, because I was like, yeah. Before I realized, Spider-Geddon #0. Before I realized that, a lot of people really trip on the skins, as they say in the video game world. The costumes of the character when they change, like Iron Man's armor, Spider-Man suits. Most notably, when he got the black suit, 252, ASM 252, Secret Wars 8, Marvel Team Up 141, and I believe it's Spectacular. Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man #101, if my memory serves me right. So, people really trip off of, first appearances and stuff. Actually, comic book villain, I went out to get the Liz Brimstone book. There's a major print error. The entire page is missing. Oh, okay. I'm going to go ahead and grab that with the full cover. Okay, so Bad Avenger says, thanks to the comic book villain, whose channel I also love. You guys, you got to check his channel out, man. Real cool channel. Love the dude's content and verbiage and voice, his whole style. And I love his little intro at the beginning with his little Joker thing, singing the little song. Yeah, it's real cool. But Bad Avenger says, thanks to the comic book villain, I went out to get the latest Brimstone book. It has a major print error. An entire page is missing. DC sent out revised issues without notice. So hopefully, when I go to my LCS later on, I'll be able to pick some of those up because he's a smaller LCS, so he still has stuff. Like when that Spider-Man #4, came out and it had that little innuendo towards that little religious letter. And it did eventually get I don't know if it got recalled per se, but I do know that they came out with a second print, and there's no more of those in my LCS. Me and my LCS owner were kind of talking, like you were saying, there's something new. Everybody's saying something new every week, which is, in my case, is kind of cool as a collector and a hobbyist, and a comic book lover. I mean, I want something news every week, I don't want it to be stagnant. You know what I mean? I get kind of bored when there's no news. Not that I want bad news. Bad news travels fast and everything and all that, but I want some news. I want to, I want to hear something. I don't want to get bored of the hobby. So I went ahead and grabbed Spider-Geddon #1 because this is the first appearance of this costume from the video game, and everybody loves a video game from what I hear. So I had to grab that. When I had to grab this was on the CBSI's Bolo list, which is be on the lookout, top 10 list for the variants. Not top 10, but just be on the lookout list for this, comic book week. This was Batman and the Max #2, the Sam Keith variant, the sick Joker cover. And I'm a fan of Sam Keith's art. His proportions are getting a little crazy nowadays. I mean, they were always kind of crazy to begin with. That was the good characteristic about his art. But I mean, they're getting kind of, I don't know if it's more cartoony or just a little more over the top or what have you. But yeah, I had to look through this book and I was like, okay. So yeah, happy to have this one. And that was a trip. I never really realized how he spelled his last name. It's not traditionally like Keith, Keith. His last name is spelled Kieth. So yeah, just an observation. went ahead and grabbed this because it is uh, a badass cover. Number one, I love the pencil one so much better, but this is still sick nonetheless. This is the Jim Lee Justice League number 10, Jim Lee variant, cover B. The pencil one is beautiful. Oh man, but I love this cover, man. Aquaman's real hot to me right now. I love the character. Can't wait for the movie. I just don't see it being. I saw a little vid of somebody yesterday saying Aquaman did it sink already? Did it flop? Whatever. I don't know what they're talking about or pertaining to, but from the stuff I've seen, it looks grandiose. I can't wait. But yeah, supposedly this is the first appearance of, I don't know if it's a group called the Flood, but I think it's more of an event of in the storyline. This is the Flood. Went ahead and grabbed this. They be killing me with these titles lately. You got Justice League Dark and Wonder Woman and Justice League Dark, vice versa, and they're actually separate books. So this is Justice League slash Aquaman Drowned Earth number 1. This is the Francis Manapul variant. I like this much better than the other one, not only because it's semi virgin, but because it's just the art is just much better. Yeah, I don't like everything Francis Manapul does, but I am a fan. I do. Oh yeah, yeah. Comics would be a great looking cover B for Justice League with Aquaman coming out next week. Might want to check that out. Yeah, actually, it was a big dilemma in my store yesterday because I'm looking for it, and I'm telling them, to hold that for me, put two of those aside for me and stuff. But I'm asking first. I went in there asking for. Did I say Aquaman at first? Yeah, and we're looking through the preview books. DC preview book that comes in the big previews. So and they don't actually show you a cover of the B cover, a picture of the B cover, and sometimes they'll switch up the artist from the date of the release of that previews book until the actual day that's coming out. So when we finally did find out, because we were looking, I think we looked at uh shoot, I think we looked at Aquaman first. And then I'm pretty much looked at everything else. We didn't look at Justice League and finally figured out it was Justice League because we just Googled Aquaman, Matina, covers, searched the images, found it, and then found out that it was Justice League number 11. So, but they in the previous book they actually listed the variant cover to be Jay Lee, J-A-E Lee, Jay Lee from, Jay Lee from. I think he did a recent with Harley Quinn and you guys know Jay Lee. But anyway, not Jim Lee, Jay Lee. But yeah, that cover is super awesome, man. Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's definitely my that cover. Deathstroke number 37 it is. Yeah, number 37, and the Batman Tina cover with a penguin on the cover. Those are my 3 must-haves for next week so far. Off top, gotta have it. And I'm making my moves to get because it was an issue for me last week getting Wonder Woman 57. I had a bit of a challenge the store that I initially went to, and I went there bright and early. First of all, this comic store opened at 9. My LCS actually opens at 11:30. So this one opened at 9, and we were there at 8:30. So we camped out, half an hour before the comic store even opened. And for me to get up in there, be literally one of the first 4 people in line, and nobody in the store had books. We all looking together to get our stuff, and then for them to come out and say, "Oh yeah, we're down, we're -10 on that." Oh man, it was just such a shock. So now I had to make a scramble to go to the other LCS to find one. I actually had to call. The dude could only hold one, which he did. I didn't quite get in when I wanted to or could have, and missed out on some ones that were sitting on the shelf by accident. So right now I only got one, and it's kind of skeptical if they're gonna have the other one because they were, I think, late the second week. So I don't know what happened. Uh, College Blue said, "Yup, that Destro cover is going to be hot." Heck yeah, that one and the Batman. Matina is the man, man. I just want to go up to that dude and shake his hand, give him some dap, and probably a little, that dude is man. Uh, yeah, I kind of like want to see what these dudes look like too. I got a chance to see what Esad Ribic looked like yesterday. Um, I kind of seen him in a video at a distance at like some kind of seminar or conference or whatever. He was on a panel. But then yesterday I got to see a portfolio of his face. You know, I know what Art Adams looks like. Art Adams is actually from my town, coincidentally, in Vacaville, California. But I met him as a kid, as a youngster. I know what Ron Lynn looks like. Met him. Um, X-Men Black. Well, I mean, I guess you can know what anybody looks like if you see a picture of them. But I mean, I know those guys. I met them personally. Um, X-Men Black, #1, Emma Frost. Yeah, this cover is so funny to me, man, because the knock on those guys like Liefeld and uh, Campbell that they can't draw feet. And if you notice, they smooth eliminated the feet on this by putting her name down right where her feet are. I mean, it really couldn't go to too many other places if you think about it, but it's just kind of funny. Yeah, feet are hard to draw. I guess what they say is true. I used to pencil a little bit as a youngster. Uh, I don't really. Yeah, feet are. Yeah, they are. You know who can draw feet? Either is Mike Zeck. Boy, if you look at some of them, especially at a distance, some of them Secret Wars issues. But you know who actually came up and started drawing feet? I seen. Hold on, gosh, because she was doing the Domino covers. Was it Campbell? Yeah, I think it might have been Campbell. He did this picture of Domino in a crouch, and her boot was actually bent up and folded, and it was perfect. And I'm like, okay, not only can he draw feet, the man could draw boots and feet positioning, and it was perfect, man. I was like, okay, yeah, somebody got better. Now this right here, yeah, I got so this is this pretty much the stop of everything I got in my LCS. Okay, so from here on out, I'm showing you the stuff that I got on the road trip. Bat Avenger, that next Batgirl Middleton issue is off the head. Is it? I haven't seen a picture of that. I seen the next two freezing covers for Wonder Woman, which are berserk. Segue into what I'm about to show y'all right here. But that's why I showed you guys that too in the little avatar clip for the this video. I'm holding up the pictures of the previews. Jenny Friesen got a real cool X-Men issue coming up. I think it's number 12 or 13, where they're all posing together. X-Men Red. I need to get going and start my day. I really enjoyed the stream and just chat with you. Hope you have a great weekend, my friend. Take care. YouTube Comics with Builder, man. Always appreciate you tuning in, man. And thanks for remembering me and keeping me in your thoughts, man. I noticed that you always tune in pretty regularly, man, and I truly appreciate that and take that to the heart. That much love, my man. Yeah, have a great day, and you too have a great weekend as well, man. Be safe out there. Um, yeah, all my best, brother. So you guys check this out. I was super stoked to get this, man. I'm super surprised. Number one, because this guy has not the kind of stacks where it has the little flap, little board flap to where you can actually bend the books and get a crease in the book because the flap comes up to right around here to hold the books in. He just has a kind of like a shelf to where he just lays all his issues, side by side next to each other. No bags, no boards. Still plenty of room to get damaged, especially with no bags and boards. So I found this in there. I'm surprised I didn't find it earlier because I know it's been there, obviously. And this is one of the tiles I just never happened to sift through in this little new area, because the new area is really his old area. That's where I found Justice League 30, the first full appearance of Jessica Cruz, just sitting there, I was like, Was it 30? No, that's not where I found number 30. That's where I found number 31. Excuse me. I ordered number 30 off of eBay. But so check this out, man. Whew. DC Rebirth, Wonder Woman, number 7, variant cover B, Jenny Friesen art, the very first Jenny Friesen Wonder Woman cover. As I told you guys before, Frank Cho was doing the variant covers, and he stopped at number 6. There was a reason and a story behind it. I want you guys to go down the rabbit hole like I did and find out why. It's very entertaining, and it's very entertaining to do the research and go from one place to another, and find out what exactly happened with that. I mean, it's nothing major, but it's kind of cool to see what went down. Uh, uh, oh, thank you, Bad Avenger. Yeah, I mean, that was just kind of lucky. This guy, he not really up so much on current stuff, uh, like in the loop kind of thing. I see that he's kind of like he didn't know who Upside Down Man was. So I mean, not like everybody has to know. You got to be that in tune, but that was a pretty hot book. Justice League Dark. Number 2 and 3. Like there's none of those around on the shelves. Those are gone. At least the shops I go to, and I've been to more than a few. It's not like you see those. Plenty of number 1s around, but no number 2s, no number 3s. Because everybody knows that's the first appearance of Upside Down Man, first cameo, first full. So not like the character wasn't hot or making any noise. Like I said, they were sold out, and he didn't know who they were. So this gave me a little bit of an indication on his fluentness in the current state of affairs. Okay, so something going on in my backyard, y'all. What the heck is going on over here? I'm dropping somebody's stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. You never know. Be catching all kinds of riffraff roaming through here in the early morning hours. Okay, so yeah, I gotta get out of here at 7. Well, I really don't have to, but we'll see what's up. Yeah, I was happy to find this. Got it for $20. It was one of. Was it on the wall? No, it was. Kind of like in his little premium books or what have you. But yeah, I was super stoked to get this. I'm seeing here, you got a whole stuff in the light. It had a couple of issues that I did notice, but for the most part, man, it is near mid, if not very fun plus. Especially after pressing in order to see right here, it's a little slight creasing, not color breaking, little indentation that I need to get pressed out. And there's an ever slow, like, centimeter of chipping right here on the side cover. I don't know if you guys can see. You guys can, it's about right, right here. Yeah, I mean, it's ever so slight, but other than that, I mean, the corners are kind of, I mean, they're relatively sharp. But yeah, Miss Marvel number 2. Happy to get it for $20. I have number 3 already. I mean, VG condition at best, but I guess now I'm looking at filling the run. So number 1 is coming. I don't know. That's a major key right there, but it is coming. I went ahead and grabbed this because I saw this at another LCS out of town that I was speaking on earlier. That was -10 on those Wonder Womans, and they had this on the wall as their wall book for about $17, I believe, and I passed up on it. So I wound up finding it at the LCS not LCS, but the CS that I went to out of town the other day, where I found this. And I got it for $5. This is Miss Marvel number 20. The first time she's in this costume. Uh, you know, in a little sexier costume. Got the arm showing, little leg showing. It was trying to adapt with the times for right then. So yeah, thigh highs and stuff. Yeah, happy to get this for $5. Extremely VG. It's a bit of a subscription crease, slightly color breaking and stuff, but I knew what it was for $5. Uh, I mean, I kind of got it as a place order because I do plan on getting that $17 one, the better condition one, at the other CS. I'm gonna go up there again next week, next Wednesday, and become a day. So, but I'm going to another LCS first to get my major pickups, and then I'm gonna stop by there on the way back. And if they still have it, I'll probably swoop it up. But I found these in the back issue bin, and I decided to make a move. Shout out to Economics and Comics, and also shout out to Comic Tom and Russ Bright and them over at Bags and Boards, GTFO Pocket, GTFO, yeah, GTFO podcast. Um, yeah, Cockrum. I don't really not. I'm not really stoked on Cockrum. I used to get mad when him on the X-Men. He was my favorite. But yeah, this cover was actually pretty cool. Who's the inker? Oh, Bob Wyatt is the inker. Yeah, so certain. I was thinking about that. Certain just inkers and uh, pencilers are just go together. Like Bad Avenger was saying, like peanut butter and jelly with Byrne and Austin. He was saying that recently in one of his haul videos. I see you, Bats. But yeah, that was a perfect marriage. And they're like they're like each other. Because if you look at 143 of Uncanny X-Men with Kitty Pryde on the cover, the Christmas issue, that's actually drawn solely by Terry Austin. But yet it looks just like John Byrne. So I mean that cover is actually penciled and inked by Terry Austin. But it looks just like John Byrne. So, I mean, I don't know if they rub off each other or if it's just a perfect marriage or a style similar to begin with. That's why I kind of started having more of an appreciation for Michael Turner and J. Scott Campbell. I'm not as critical in artists who are, kind of like each other in that regard, like maybe like an Adam Hughes and a Jenny Frison, more recently, or even older school like Frank Miller and Klaus Janson, stuff like that. So, I'm trying to actually Bad Avenger says him talking about that the other day in his video really made me, think about that. So shout out to my man Economics and Comics for showing me this the other day. One of his videos. This is Spawn number 12. This is a bit of an origin issue from the way he explains it, I believe. This is the origin of Al Simmons. Al Simmons' origin has to do with him. But I love black covers, and y'all can tell this bad boy is sweet. Yeah, buddy. You got this for $3, $3.50. Yeah, super sweet. Okay. And then, like I said, shout out to Comic Time and all them uh, because they're the ones who were talking about, how these spawns are when they get up in the later issues. They're low print run. Because many people were buying them. I guess its popularity waned. After the first 50 issues or so, the comic shop started ordering less. People start buying less. So these are low print run, and these hot. And these covers are pretty dope. So I figured why not? He had these roughly priced at some at 6, uh, more than a few at 5. Majority were at 5. Some at 6, maybe 4 and 6. Yeah, but probably about 4 or 6. About 5 at $5, and then one at $4.50. So yeah, basically I had 10 books. And he, brought them up to him. One was wasn't priced. I was like, how much for this? And he was like, well, how much are the ones ahead and before? And $5, $5. So there's 10 books. So he said $50. So I said, can you do 45? And he actually did it. So that was real cool. So I got Spawn number 42, Greg Capullo cover. Let's see if he can this. He didn't ink it. McFarlane didn't ink it. Capullo did the cover, but somebody else inked it. So yeah, Spawn number 142, real dope. Supposedly this was McFarlane is more style than technical in his art. He is very dynamic. Yeah, he's all style. I mean, anybody who gets toys designed after his artwork is just. I used to have this sick Spawn, probably that tall. I think it's an 8-inch figure, maybe. Yeah, I think it's quite a ruler, but oh man, it was so dope. And I wish I still had it, man. But I used to just stare at that figure and just admire because it was so detailed and oh man. Um, and he had one big boot, one small boot. You know how Spawn is. Oh man, it was just the spikes coming off of his you know his shield and stuff. Hold on, guys, let me plug this in real quick. There we go. There we go. My battery started dying down on me. Okay, so let's keep it moving. Got Spawn 146. Oh, this was supposed to be the first. Somebody put down, I think, on eBay as the first cover of She Spawn, some mess like that. I don't even know if that's a thing. Girl Spawn, or I don't know, but I don't see no girl on the cover. Or maybe yeah, this is the cover that somebody says she actually is on the cover somewhere. So I don't know. It wasn't recognizable to me off the top. But anyway, got number 146. So this is a Capullo cover as well. No McFarlane inks. Uh, yeah, but I do have some that McFarlane did have some variant ones, black and whites that McFarlane did. I got one that Matina did and McFarlane inked. It's more recent. I think it's like 290 or something like that. That's what they're on. And here's Spawn number 157. This cover is by Philip Tan. This is a real nice cover. I really like that. It's pretty dope. Yeah, I love this one too as well. I told you I love these dark covers. This is Spawn number 163. That's a real dope cover. A little dark, a little dark cover. It's good condition. You probably put it in a better backing board. This one's got a little acid on it. Okay. Issue number 166. These are the Hein and Haberlin issues. I guess this is when they take over writing, or I don't know if they'd already done it, but this is number 166. They have those two listed, that team listed. And, apparently, I've never heard of that team, but apparently it's a thing. Another one, as you can see, I don't know when, but between 163 and 166, they changed the logo and the heading, the trade dress. 167, yeah. Went ahead and got 168. It's a cool cover. Got 170. Got 173. And got 178. Yes, sir. So yeah, y'all. Yes, y'all. That's my haul. The thrill of it for me being actually well, here. Actually, before I knock these down and make a big clumsy mistake, imparting, like to just stress once again how much I appreciate y'all. Love getting these bad boys, especially doubles. Love getting this. First Friesen and Wonder Woman. Beautiful. And absolutely love getting this. It's Marvel number 2. Very, very, very nice condition. So that's it, y'all. That's pretty much it. I want to thank all you guys for tuning in. Comics with Bueller, Bad Avenger, Man, that's the only two people that tuned in today. Felt like more because those guys have such a big presence, such big names in this community. To me, two of my quote unquote idols in this thing. Um, yeah, like I said, that's more than enough. You guys are one in a million. So yeah, no, I appreciate you guys more than my words can express. Always, and anybody who watches this video in the future, who comes back and watches it on the rerun and on the review, I appreciate you. So as always, all my best. You guys uh, be smart in your hunt, be calculated, be cunning, be fair, be honest, but be smart. Don't be blind. Um, don't be anxious. Don't be impatient. These are all things I'm learning myself and actually looking at myself right now and telling myself as well. Yeah, patience is a virtue, especially if you're the type of person, spec guy, you get real hype when news comes out. Patience is a virtue, and that's why I said be calculating and be cunning. Um, do your research. And, like I said, be educated in your choices, and you'll love your collection, and you love the hobby even more because you'll start getting what you want, every time out, and there won't be any, too many bad choices. There'll be few and far between. So uh, that's it, you guys. Like I said, stay tuned for the next one. All my best. Each one, teach one. Tell your friends about me, and y'all stay hunting down. Oh, and check out my contest. You guys join my contest. If you want. Like I said, I got some cool books out. This is actually getting added to the pot. So that's 6 books now, bonus book. This being the first cameo appearance of Requiem, or so they say. So yeah, this is actually getting to the pot now. 6 cool books for the contest prize winning. I'm gonna do the drawing on Thanksgiving Day. Um, uh, I go back to the video. I think it's the video before this one. So just refer back this one to the general rules. Got to be 18. Got to be in the U.S. Got to be subscribed to my channel. Just one of your favorite artists, your favorite writer or story arc, and your favorite character. And I want to see your top 3 favorite books in your collection right now. So that's it for the contest. Y'all please join it. And that's it. So y'all stay tuned for the next one. All my best. Each one teach one. Tell your friends about me, and y'all stay hunting them down. All right. Peace. Yeah, buddy. And we out.